Billingham Stars TV on a Sunday night, end of the playoff quarter-final. A bit churlish when you win the aggregate by 6, but it felt a bit flat tonight. Stephen, would you say?
Yeah, it was, but you know, at the end of the day, the boys got the job done pretty much last night, so I think just taking the foot off the gas a little bit tonight. And I also think that probably in the back of the players' minds are they want to be fresh, ready for next weekend, not really go put it all on the line tonight because it wasn't required.
Yeah. Again, we've said it a few times, pretty much a full barn to kind of roll out end out the season here at the Forum. That's been something that has been building throughout the season, and it's kind of been a partnership. The fans have supported the players, they put the performances on, and the fans have grown. And that's something that's been, obviously from your side, it's been brilliant to see, and the players have kind of rewarded the fans over the season with the performances.
Absolutely, I think tonight was one of, apart from the NIHL Final or your weekly games, that was probably the biggest crowd that we've had. I mentioned in the interview last night before that about, you know, it'd be nice to see a good full barn tonight, and obviously it was pretty full, so that's great to see. I'd probably say another good game from a fan perspective. It could have gone either way, and them to be there cheering the lads on at the end is fantastic. The support has grown through the year, which is a testament to the boys, because the kind of hockey they've been playing, the word's been getting out, and there's a lot of new faces out there. So, you know, thank you everybody for your support, all the new people. We're over the moon that you keep coming back, and we'll look to continue this on. Obviously we've got next weekend, but then next year it'll be great to get you back in the Forum here.
Yeah. Talking about obviously the 2 legs this weekend, then like you say, Saturday was pretty much getting the job done. The 6-goal lead, always going to be hard for Blackburn. But to credit the Hawks, they came in and they worked their backsides off, and they made it very difficult for us here tonight.
They did. I thought they played a lot better than they did last night, consistently. Last night they were a little bit hit and miss. They had some really good play against us, and had us hemmed in our zone a little bit some of the time last night, but didn't manage to capitalise too much. And they were quite physical at times last night as well, which actually took away from their gameplay. We just managed to keep putting the puck in the net when they were trying to be all that physical. So they changed their game plan up a little bit tonight. They tried to make sure they put a lot of bodies on the inside when they were defended, which made us a little bit more difficult for us to get good opportunities. But yeah, credit to them. You know, they're in that recovery or building process that we've been through, and they've improved as the years gone on.
So, like you say, the job's done this weekend. Looking ahead to the Final Four, that was the objective, to reach the Final Four, and then to build on what was happened last year. Obviously, we made the semi-finals last year. Looks like it's going to be the Warriors in a derby game for a semi-final, which is going to be a hell of a tie in Altrincham. But we know what they're like. We know what our game's like. So a good week of practice, and then all eyes on Altrincham.
Yeah, I think obviously this year it's been a little bit of a hit and miss with Whitley. Obviously we got beat the first 3 times that we played them, then we beat them the previous 3 times. So the boys are full of confidence, and there's no fear there from them. You know, we also know that we have to be our best when we're playing. Every single game is important. There's no second game if you don't win the first one. So I guess it's all on the line. Got confidence in the boys. We'll have a good week of training, and you know, we'll be ready for next weekend.
And hopefully a big travelling contingent. You mentioned it, a big travelling contingent down to Blackburn. Would have the Big Red Machine fans in the stands in Altrincham will be huge for the boys as well.
Absolutely. I mean, Whitley are going to travel with quite a few fans, and we know our fans travel with us and support us as well, which obviously they did up at Solway, and we know that's going to be the same this weekend as well. So, you know, whoever can get there, support the boys. You know, we need that extra lift sometimes, and we'll put a good show on for you.